45th and 47th President of the United States is Donald Trump. He was born on June 1946 in Queens, New York. His father was a wealthy real estate business developer, and his mother was a homemaker. He was fourth of five children and the second son admitted in a private boarding school in the rural New York. He completed his first 2 year. He completed his first 2 year in the Fordham University, and he completed his education in the University of Pennsylvania. After graduation, Trump returned to New York City and began working for his father's real estate business, which he later became the president of a family-owned real estate business. The family-owned real estate business, which he later named the Trump Organization. After taking control of the Trump Organization, Trump also expanded himself into some other businesses, such as he published books, the producer and host of a reality TV show, and many other kind of businesses he expanded in. He also married a model named Ivana Zelnikova. In the 2000s, he ran for president as the third party instead of two major parties. He was dropped out early in the race, but he later announced that he was again running for president. He beat out 16 other candidates. And in the 2016 election, Trump's opponent was Hillary Clinton, and her husband was Vice President Bill Clinton. Vice President Bill Clinton, and both of them ran their campaign. Some thought that Hillary Clinton would win, but Trump won the election. Trump, as the President of the United States, is known for being bold and outspoken. And also for his unconventional speech. He often uses direct and controversial language focused on America's first law and emphasized on economic growth. Trump's presidency is polarizing. First of all, he is getting strong support from his base, and secondly, he is being criticized. The 47th United States presidential election took place on November 5, 2024. Former president representing in the Republican Party secured a return to the White House by defeating Democratic nominee Kamala Harris. Trump's running mate was Senator J.D. Vance, while Harris selected Governor Tim Walz as her presidential candidate. In the Electoral College, Trump got 312 votes, and 270 votes was required. And Kamala Harris got 216 votes, less than the required vote. So Kamala Harris couldn't win the popular vote, and they couldn't win the race. Trump also owned the popular vote. The inauguration ceremony was held on January 20, 2025 in Capitol Rotunda due to extreme cold weather. In his inaugural address, where Trump declared his first agenda. And his first agenda was to promising a golden. America's military power is really strong. Some interesting facts now I'm going to describe about Donald Trump. So, do you know that Trump once owned a football team? And he also bought a high-profile coach to train his team. Trump also attended in the Battle of Billionaires. Trump is known for his distinct hairstyle. Here, a funny thing is, you may know or may not know who is Jimmy Fallon. Well, comedian Jimmy Fallon also kept that Trump's hair looks like that a squirrel had climbed up on his head. A blonde squirrel had climbed up on his head and died. His hair looks like this. Do you know a funny thing? Trump also had a penchant for fast food. Trump really loved fast food, such as McDonald's, Big Macs, and some other restaurants. A restaurant where there are sold burgers and some other kind of fast food. He also liked a diet drink. Well, Trump. Do you know Trump also made headlines for his love? Do you know what is his love? Twitter. Well, Trump really loved to tweet each and every day. Each and every day, Trump tweeted, and and once he made a mistake. Well, now I'm gonna describe about the tweeting in the 2017, the Kofifi tweet in 2017. Well, late at night, Trump tweeted, despite the constant negative press, Kofifi. Despite the constant negative press, Kofifi. It had no clear meaning. Trump never explained or corrected it. Well, it stayed up for hours before being deleted, sparking endless jokes and memes. And some people also wondered that it was a typo for coverage and something else. Instead of admitting it as a mistake, Trump later tweeted, could you find out the true meaning of Kofifi? Then it became an internet sensation. It was being humorously used among people's conversation and in people's conversation. Well, you know that some people also joked that it was a government code or a secret message for them. Well, let me enlighten you about what kind of people all over the world expect from Donald Trump as the 47th president of the US. You see, first and foremost, there is a hope for improved international relations under his leadership. Many are keen to see how he handles crucial diplomatic issues with other countries. Secondly, there is an anticipation of significant economic policies have been implemented by President Trump. People are curious to see how his decisions will impact global trade and financial markets. Moving on, there is a desire for strong actions on climate change. Many are hoping that Trump will take definitive steps towards environmental protection and sustainability. Additionally, there is a widespread expectation for reforms in healthcare and immigration policies. People are eager to see how these key issues will be addressed during his tenure. Furthermore, there is a call for increased transparency and accountability in government operations. People want to see a more open and responsive administration under Trump's leadership. Lastly, there is a general expectation for stability and unity within the United States. Many hope that Trump will work towards bridging divides and promoting harmony among different segments of society. Well, let me enlighten you about what kind of person Donald Trump is as the current 47th president of USA. Firstly, he is known for his bold and outspoken personality. You know what? Trump is not afraid to speak his mind, even if it ruffles some feathers. Secondly, he is perceived as a businessman turned politician. Trump's background in the business world has shaped his approach to governance and decision making. Moving on, Trump is often characterized as a polarizing figure. His policies and rhetoric have divided public opinion. garnering both staunch supporters and vehement critics. Additionally, he is seen as a populist leader. Trump has stepped into the concerns of the common man and presented himself as a champion of the people. Furthermore, Trump is known for his active presence on social media. His tweets and posts have become a significant part of his communication strategy. Lastly, he is perceived as a disruptor in politics. Trump's unconventional approach has challenged traditional norms and shaken up the political landscape. Well, that's all about my today's topic. I hope you enjoyed my today's topic. If you enjoy, please like, share, and subscribe. Bye. Meet you next time in my next another topic. So that's all about my today's topic. Today my topic